It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Looking at Boston, they endured a punishing loss in Game 4, but they've put that one in the rear view and are approaching this game with a clear-headed determination. And tonight, a do-or-die game. Shaq, what can a team with its back against the wall do to shift the momentum in this series?
You just got to remember what you work hard for all season. Let that fuel your passion and play like there's no tomorrow.
Ooh.
No tomorrow. No tomorrow.
If there is no tomorrow,
why would you play?
We've got a lot of issues.
Because if you don't win, there won't be a tomorrow.
I'm going to tell her this. If there's no tomorrow, I'm not playing hard because you want to win the hustle plays, though. And every 50-50 loose ball is really key. But again, if there's no tomorrow, I'm going out on the beach and hanging out and having a good time if there's no tomorrow.
But that's the question. If this is like, say this is Thursday.
Right.
And there's no tomorrow.
Right.
Is tomorrow still Friday? Or is there no Friday?
No, you're just talking about the day before tomorrow. Never came.
Ooh.
Think about it, Ernie. Think about it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'd rather not think about it.
Kevin?
I'd rather go to Kevin Harlan. Yeah.
That's a new movie.
There's something in their cup, Kevin, and I'm not drinking it.
The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. The Boston fans already at a fever pitch inside the arena. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, trailing 3-1. It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into the series.
Desperate with their backs against the wall. The last 4 games haven't gone to plan, but they still have a chance. A win here at home seems doable, and that would give them some life in this series.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Hey, this Celtics team has established defense as a key part of its identity. Coach Brad Stevens said, it's got to be our DNA. If it's not, we're in trouble. Forward Jay Crowder added, we play hard. Guys don't like that in this league. They want an easy, flowing game, but we play hard. Kevin?
They've got some tough physical players, DA. They don't take plays off. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Mirotić at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now Rondo. After Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. Rondo kicks to Lopez. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Goes up the baseline. Horford with the rebound.
Mix up defensively, left him wide open from mid-range. That's a shot he needs to hit.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now, here's Thomas. Johnson the screen. Johnson with a screen on Rondo. Tips it. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Rondo. Lopez kicks to Wade. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a great example of the strength of Dwayne Wade. Takes a hit and still finishes the play.
Thomas dishes to Bradley. Back to Thomas. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. To the paint, here's Lopez. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And that soft touch of Lopez makes things easy for him down there.
Thomas with the ball. Kicks to Horford. A shot off that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
They were just locked, really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
When you're playing that type of defense, talking is key, and they did a superb job of doing that.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
I got to give Jimmy Butler a lot of credit. Do you remember he was the 30th overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft? He has really elevated this game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Butler. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. In the corner, Bradley with it. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Bradley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's Thomas, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Grant, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Bulls trail by 4. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Grant kicks to Wade. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Back to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wade against Bradley. Johnson with a screen on Wade. There's Thomas at the 3. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Wade kicks to Mirotic. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Thomas passes to Horford. Outside, Crowder lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Grant. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Lopez a screen. Pass to Wade. Lopez a screen on Thomas. Wade from outside. Isaiah Thomas grabs the board.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Two shots.
first free throw is good. Good on both.
He is usually very consistent at the line. You expect him to make everything from there now.
Wade outside. Mirijic dishes to Butler. Lopez sets a screen for Butler. Inside and stolen by Horford. Up top, Crowder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off, just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Grant gets to Mirijic. Passes it to Butler. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Johnson.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Bradley gets it to go.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Timeout. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Grant kicks to Lopez and stolen by Horford. Outside Thomas. To the middle, Horford kicks to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. Crowder with another miss.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got his first basket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 10. Johnson with a screen on Grant. There's Thomas with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thomas got 13.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
I love when a team comes out and establishes a three-point shot. Opens up the drive for later on.
Butler kicks to Grant. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Grant's got his second bucket.
That's great court vision by Jimmy Butler. Really seeing the court well.
To the inside, here's Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And here is Grant. 5 points in the game. Left side, Butler. A baseline J, and it's off the back rim. No good. Celtics leading by 12. Bradley, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark. Grant outside. He dishes it to Lopez. Back to Grant. He kicks it to Wade. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You can throw everyone and everything at Wade, but sometimes it doesn't matter.
Thomas against Grant. Here's Horford. Traps in the tray. He's got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wade kicks to Butler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And a new group in for the Celtics. Zeller, he's checked in for Horford. Olynyk comes in for Amir Johnson. Brown, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Avery Bradley. And a change for the Bulls. Portis, he's checked in for Mirotic. Lopez hits them both.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
Now Thomas, 13 points in the game. Here's the three. Rebound by Butler. Down low. Grant the pass to Portis.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw good, Portis. Boston making a switch here. Green's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Felicio's checked in. And so he hits both. Here's Smart. Pick by Zeller. Smart with the ball. The pass to Zeller. Clock at 4. For 3, Olynyk. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
You know what? You constantly have to be making adjustments in this league if you want to stay on your game.
Grant outside. Now the dish to Butler. To the inside. Felicio. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Olynyk. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics leading by 10. There's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brown kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Green, no luck. Bulls have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Butler from outside. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Pretty good with the ball in his hands off the dribble, but now you're seeing the other facet of his game, the catch and shoot jump shot.
Pick by Zeller. Green inside the three-point line. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Grant outside. Fires for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. The Celtics shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bulls trail by 7. It's stolen by Green. To the inside, and Brown throws it down hard.
Love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Now, here's Grant. 5 points in the game. They set the pick. And too long on the shot.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Zeller, and he converts the layup. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
Now here's Smart. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Olynyk can't hit.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Here's Wade. Pass to Felicio. Feeds it to Butler. 5 to shoot. Almost, but it rolls out.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Brown against Butler. "17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Olynyk. Chicago grabs the miss.
All alone inside. He's just going to have to shake that one off.
Wade for 3. The shot comes out. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics leading by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
Bulls trail by 9. So for Chicago right now, they've got Rajon Rondo. Portis is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Felicio in at the 5 spot. Austin's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Zeller. That one's not going to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Felicio, the pass to Mirotic. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 9. And here is Thomas. Olynyk, a screen on Rondo. Thomas dishes to Olynyk. The feed to Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Shot clock at 3. Off target from outside.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Butler kicks to Rondo. Pass to Felicio. Bulls moving the ball around. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Look how assured Mirotic is, pulling the trigger immediately.
Boston shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Thomas kicks to Zeller. Rondo against Thomas. To the wing on the left. Smart wide open. He fires. Zeller. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. The 15-footer. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Tyler Zeller. And Bradley subbed in for Marcus Smart. And the Bulls making a change also. Laverne, he's checked in for Portis. Rondo kicks to Butler. Back to Rondo. There's the three. Rondo with another miss.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Dishes to Olynyk. There's the pick. Brown kicks to Thomas. Off the pick. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Thomas got 15.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. And again, no good by Chicago.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
Outside Thomas. Now Horford. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Mirotic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Mirotic, a big man with range for days. His skill set fits in well with this team.
The Bulls have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And that one falls for Mirotic. Crowder, he's checked in for Brown. Lopez, he's checked in for Chicago. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Thomas. He's got 15. He feeds it to Olynyk. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Lopez.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Horford with the screen on Rondo. From deep, Thomas. Horford. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Mirotic. They grabbed their own miss. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Lopez.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Thomas with the ball. Olynyk, a screen on Rondo. Rondo against Thomas, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Bradley against Butler. Passes it to Thomas. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by the Bulls. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Mirotic. Nailed from three-point land. Mirotic has got 10 points in the game.
He is just getting hotter as the game goes along, building on a strong start. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second quarter.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Thomas with the steal, and up the court come the Celtics on the break. Laverne grabs the miss.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Mirotic's shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. outside Thomas. In the corner, Bradley with it. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Rondo. Right wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. And again, no good by Chicago.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
It's stolen by Rondo. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Rondo is a pro in transition. He can flat out get it done.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Horford sets a screen for Johnson. Top of the key, Bradley. From 15 feet away, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rondo. Lopez outside. He kicks it to LeVert. Outside Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Butler with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Butler gets it to go.
He's comfortable with the contested shots. Does a nice job of elevation and concentration at the rim.
Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Wade's checked in. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Rondo against Thomas. Picked by Horford. To the wing right side. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Horford's got 10 points in the game.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Rondo dishes to Lopez. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rondo kicks to LeVert. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. The pass to Thomas. Green, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas kicks to Horford. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Rondo passes to LeVert. Wade kicks to LeVert. To the middle. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Mirotic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Thomas, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Boston, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Al Horford. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chicago. Grant comes in for Rajon Rondo. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Now, here's Grant. He has 5. The wide open look here for Lopez. Great look, but off the mark. Green dishes to Thomas. Feeds to Zeller, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Wow, you know he's got to be beside himself. Terrible unforced error.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And Chicago has possession. They trail by 1. There's the screen. Grant kicks to Wade. To the inside. Nice shot by Portis. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And here's Smart. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Zeller passes to Crowder. It's good from long range. And the Celtics lead by 2.
The defense totally blew it. They left him way too wide open, and he dropped that one with ease.
Lopez a screen. Wade with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Wade kicks to Portis. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now the dish to Smart. Back to Green. Pass to Zeller. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, Crowder with another miss.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Drills the three-pointer.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Felicio's checked in. 1:52 left now here in the second. Green against Wade. Green inside. And another shot. In deep. Zeller drops it in. Zeller's got his second basket. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Mirotich's shot is off. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Picked by Zeller. Johnson kicks to Zeller. Felicio with a rebound. Felicio's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Wade with it. Now Green defending. No good from Wade. The Celtics with the lead. Brown dishes to Smart. Kicks it out to Johnson. The feed now to Brown. 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Grant. Money from the wing. Grant's got 7 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now Smart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Johnson the screen. Here's Green. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Celtics lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've been outplayed this series, currently desperate to keep their season alive, down 3-1. Tonight they're playing definitely with that sense of urgency that they need to. staying right in this game, hoping to force a Game 6. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
That, sadly, wraps up the halftime show.
No.
The third quarter set to begin in just a few. We'll see you right here, though, after the game, so you have that to look forward to.
Kenny had so much more to say.
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
Well, once you know that the only defense they can offer is fouling you, the game is yours.
Chicago trailing here. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Horford is out there with Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the three. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Wade for three. The shot. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside Crowder. Pass to Horford. Bradley kicks to Horford. Shoots from 14. Shot by Crowder, no good.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. A solo fast break. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Rondo. 15 points for Nikola Mirotic.
Rondo, known for his quick hands on defense, that time turned it into offense.
Pick by Horford. Outside Crowder. Off the pick. Good as the jump shot falls. Crowder's got 8 points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
It's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Thomas kicks to Horford. Dishes it to Bradley. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rondo passes to Lopez. Mirotic dishes to Wade. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's his first foul.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Celtics on offense. The lead is 2. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Pick by Horford. Bradley, that's for 2. No good off the front iron. Well, Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mirotic, a screen on Thomas. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Laverne, he's checked in for Chicago. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Thomas with the ball. 17 points in the game. Kicks to Horford. There's the three. Boston, no good that time either. And Chicago shooting in this game, 45%. Butler passes to Rondo. He feeds it to Lopez. Passes to Wade. Back to Lopez. And the Bulls with another miss. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outer dishes to Bradley. Thomas, it's a wide open look. It's good from long range. Thomas got 20 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Rondo kicks to Laverne. He dishes it to Butler. Back to Laverne. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Thomas. 20 points for him. He kicks to Johnson. Rondo against Thomas. Clock at 4. From downtown, they get it again. Johnson misses from short range.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for one. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier of defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Kick by Horford. Here's Bradley. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And it's 13 points for Avery Bradley.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Now, here's Laverne. Lopez a screen. Stolen by Thomas. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Thomas is running. The pass to Johnson. Shoots from 14. Horford, no luck. Bulls trail by 3. Crowder with the steal. Feeds it to Horford. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Wade, right side. And again, no good by Chicago. Boston leading by 3. Here's Thomas. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Johnson. Picked by Horford. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Celtics have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw drops for Al Horford. The Bulls making a switch here. Alicios checked in. So Horford gets 2.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Rondo passes to Laverne. They set the pick. There's the dish to Butler. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 5. Right side, Thomas. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
You know, depending on the game situation, that kind of mistake can be deadly. Come on, you got to have awareness on the court.
Brown is checked in for Boston. And the Bulls making a change also. Bobby Portis is checked in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. Rondo kicks to Felicio. Now here's Butler. Outside Rondo. But they get it back. Looking to end the drought. Trying to get open is Butler. Shot's good by Laverne.
That's just terrific ball movement to get his teammate a wide open shot.
Outside Thomas. And by Olynyk. Pass to Brantley. Shot off the screen. And the shot falls short this time.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Now here's Butler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
That's the danger in guarding Jimmy Butler. The defense gets a little bit overzealous, and they foul him.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. That free throw missing. Boston making some changes. Zeller is checked in for Horford. And Smart subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. He hits the second from the line. Here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The feed now to Zeller. Screen by Olynyk. Pass to Bradley. Dishes it to Olynyk. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Olynyk's got 5 now.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
They set the pick. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Smart. Out left to the wing. And Zeller kicks to Olynyk. Comes up empty down low.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Off his leg, and they're saying he kicked the ball. The Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. Butler against Brown. Here's Felicio, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pick by Zeller. Brown outside. Oh, good on the triple.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from 3.
Grant outside. Felicio kicks to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
The Bulls have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That free throw, no good. Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And he sinks the second. And so it's Boston with it. Now Thomas, 20 points for him. Screen by Olynyk. Zeller, a screen on Grant. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Felicio with the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thomas against Grant. Right wing. Celtics passing it around. And it goes down 2 points. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Here's Felicio. 6 points for him. Here's Butler. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half. Smart kicks to Thomas. Fires from deep. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Zeller. And it's Boston with another.
He's a great offensive rebounder, and he showed it.
Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas with the ball. Zeller, a screen on Rondo. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Felicio. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Thomas. Screened by Olynyk. For the lead. Thomas, no luck.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
From the arc. Mirotic's shot is off. Boston trailing. And Thomas has it in the corner. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Celtics have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And 1:01 left in the third. Rondo kicks to Mirotic. They set the pick. Passes it to Portis. Right side Rondo. Thomas with the steal. Brown dishes to Olynyk. Brown the pass to Olynyk. For the lead. Smart misses.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
It's stolen by Brown. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The three from Thomas. Mirotic grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Launches a three. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 8 now on the night. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls up 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the extra pass all quarter. Great job. Great job. Keep that movement out there. All right, keep attacking, guys. Every time we get into the paint, something good's happening.
Fred Hoiberg smelling blood. Loves what they've been able to do offensively around the rim.
Yeah, I think they found a weakness in the D. Want to keep pounding on it and at least until some kind of adjustment is made by the opponent.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. So for Chicago right now, Portis is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Felicio in its center, locking down the middle. That one good for two. Felicio's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Chicago. Smart kicks to Horford. Outside Bradley, wide open, and he swishes it right through. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside Rondo, to the paint, got a piece of it. Wade on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Wade kicks to Rondo. Stolen by Smart, and now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwayne Wade. The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in. And so Bradley nails both of them. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Rondo passes to Portis. Lopez dishes to Mirotic. Back to Lopez. Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside Rondo for the 3. Mirotic's shot is off. The Celtics shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Mirotic against Crowder. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Horford's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Yeah, that's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Protecting the rim has to be their number one priority here in crunch time. They need to recognize that immediately.
Count it. 9 points for Dwayne Wade.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
Smart kicks to Horford. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. In the corner, Smart with it. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Outside Rondo. Kicks it to Lopez. Back to Rondo. There's the pick. And it's Wade in the corner. No good with the triple.
He just can't get it cranked up and beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
Here's Horford, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And he makes the first. Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. That one misses.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Got that one up quick.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Celtics trail by 3. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. He took good advantage of that screen. Bradley's got 6 in the quarter. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Rondo. Lopez outside. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, he's trying to help put the game out of reach. Instead, his poor shooting is keeping the other side in this.
High, arcing shot. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Crowder. Thomas got 22 points. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now, here's Bradley. Left side, Thomas. He hits Crowder on the wing. 6 to shoot. The fader. It's all in by the Bulls. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mirotić's shot is off. Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Johnson sets the screen for Crowder. The 3 from Thomas sinks the three-pointer. 25 points in the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Horford against Lopez. He feeds it to Mirotić. And it's Rondo in the corner. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Mirotić. And again, Chicago. No good. Celtics leading by 4. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Sinks the triple. That's now 22 points for Avery Bradley. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, you never get used to seeing a player have to come out with injury.
I hate it. Getting a chance to see him walk off the court, not good.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Mirotić. Here's Butler. Inside, Lopez passes to Butler. Outside, Rondo. He dishes it to Lopez. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Shot clock at 5. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
They're not on the same page. They look totally lost out there.
Wade kicks to Rondo. There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
They set the screen. Butler from outside. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Bradley dishes to Horford. Good D by Lopez. Bulls trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Butler. Down low. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Portis. He's perfect from the line this time. And Boston has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Thomas. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And it's Horford again missing.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
Outside Rondo. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Crowder with it. Butler covering. Crowder kicks to Thomas. To the middle. It's deflected. And they pick up 2. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half. Bulls trail by 7. And here's Rondo. Lopez a screen. Butler passes to Rondo. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now Thomas. Picked by Horford. From deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rondo with it. Lopez outside. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Baseline try. No good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Celtics on offense. They're on a 19-6 run. Time now for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. He told me that it appears as though he broke his toe on that play. You couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
That free throw good from Wade.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
Here's Thomas. Picked by Horford. A 3 from Bradley. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Rondo with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
What a display from Rondo. Just coming alive when his team needs a bucket.
Horford with the screen on Rondo. From deep, Thomas. Unable to get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Wade dishes to Rondo. There's the pick. Wade against Bradley with the fadeaway. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Rondo against Thomas. And the basket by Johnson.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
Now here's Rondo. Butler at the elbow. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Butler's got 19 points.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Here's Thomas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Laverne, he's checked in for Chicago. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Butler. That's short off the rim.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Thomas kicks to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
You know, offense is about rhythm. He has lacked rhythm in this entire quarter.
Here's Thomas. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Picked by Horford. From deep. Laverne grabs the miss.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
Rondo against Thomas. The pass to Butler. Butler missing again. The Celtics shooting about 47% here in the fourth. And Thomas has it in the corner. Horford the pass to Brantley. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Thomas. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else take that shot.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Fred Hoiberg was talking to his team during the timeout. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Chicago with the ball. Feeds to Rondo. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. 36 seconds left in the fourth. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
They double him with Butler. Down low. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the game. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big shots there. They are clearly in control of this game now.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 6. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
They need to work on getting a clean, quality look from the perimeter here. That should be their focus.
So it's Chicago now. Here's Rondo. No good on the quick 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Morrow kicks to Laverne. The dish to Morrow. So we see Boston get the win here. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Al, congrats. Tough game tonight. When do you think you guys really locked in and started taking control of the game?
It all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around. But, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just have to, will our way to win this.
A lot of games like that, you have to kind of just grind out, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas. He lit up the scoreboard in the fourth. Guys were scrambling around trying to match up with him. He was in too much of a groove to be messed with. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
He spent a lot of time at the foul line in this game, and that was a big factor for them. He was up in the double digits in terms of free throw attempts. Now that is good, my friend.
Bottom line, a must-win game. Home floor, he was the man. Love the intensity and the toughness he showed. When your back is against the wall and you come through on a night like tonight, these are the performances that you are measured by.
The postseason is still young, and there is more round one action coming your way. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.
Good night.